Bitcoin breakout alert. Next move will shock the market. Bitcoin is setting up for a massive move. Is a breakout imminent? Or will we see another major pullback first? In this video, I will analyze Bitcoin USDT, Ethereum USDT, Bounce Token USDT, Cyber USDT, Luminar Technologies Inc, Zoom Communication Incorporated, and if you're not a member of Team NakedTrader yet, would you be so kind to press that subscribe button? It will help me a lot. And for now, let's start with the weekly performance of the crypto market. Overall, more green than red. We have some big green numbers here. Cake went up 43.7%, Pet Network 11.1, Uniswap 10.7, VeChain 4.9, Pepe 7.3, Ethereum 6.3, AVE 11.7, LDO 14.9. The red ones, Pi was down 31.7, Hex minus 18.2, Just Me Coin 11.1. And from the weekly, I will change to the daily. Today's sentiment is mixed. Some greens and some red ones. Budget token is up 4.1, Mantra 4.4, Form 2.9, Curve DAO 5.7, Jupiter 4.8, Sonic 4.3, and the red ones Hex minus 10, Tezos minus 2.9, Dexe minus 3.1, Flare token minus 2.3, and from here let's go to CoinMarketCap. Currently we have a market cap of 2.78 trillion with a 24-hour volume of 43.92 billion, and the current fear and greed is at 27, which is in the fear zone. And the top 10 coins of today are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Binance, Solana, Dogecoin, Cardano, and Tron. And from here I will go to the weekly performance of the stock market. Also mixed, but I do see more green than red ones. Palantir was up 5.47, Shopify 9.87, Uber 6, Applovin 7.22. What do we have more? Brookfield 6.45. Netflix was up 4.61, United Health Corp 5.77, and the red ones of the week, Micron Technology minus 6.02, Baba minus 4.22, NetEase 5.59 down, Nike 5.19, and from here let's go to Bitcoin, starting at the weekly. About 11 hours and 40 minutes to close this week's candle. Currently we do have a green week. Last week went back to the start of this impulse, a weekly loss of the whole top range here, and now trying to have a green candle. Current price at 84,635, and if I change to the daily, trying to move upwards, a rejection from the drop off, and now the price is compressed and a big breakout expected. And I will show last week's scenarios. So this is the play here, the entry at 84,150. I hoped to see a stronger move to the upside and a test at 89,136, which didn't come yet. So I considered this one as played now. So you can be in entry and then potentially a target to 90,000. So let me remove this scenario. If we keep rejecting then this one, both will be in play. Either the entry here at 73,130 and else the entry at 71,296. And this one, let me remove this one. I would like to see maybe a test above 90,500, pullback, entry at 87,300 for the continuation, and else stronger move, perhaps a test of 95,000, pullback with an entry at 90,500, also aiming for the continuation play. So 4 potential scenarios here for Bitcoin the coming days, and from Bitcoin I will go to Zoom. I will start at the monthly current price just under $76. So monthly gains of the low range here, rejection from the previous drop off so far, and I will change to the weekly. Nice test of the top on the weekly. Okay. From the weekly I will change to the daily. And I will go back to the weekly and make a plan for the coming days. If the price tests lower, then we would see a move around 67, trying to go up from there. And if it doesn't hold support at $67, then I would wait for the entry just above 60, trying to go up from there. And else I would like to see a gain above 86.94, pullback with entry between $78 and $81, aiming for the 97.50. And else, if the price goes up more aggressive, test the $97 pullback with entry at 86.94, aiming for 122. 4 potential scenarios for Zoom, and from here I will go to Luminar Technologies. I'll start at the monthly current price at $8.35, just leaving the all-time lows. And from the monthly I will go to the weekly. So next week can be a potential weekly gain above $7.40, and that is the low zone over here. From the weekly I will change to the daily. Okay. I will go back to the weekly. If the price goes up, then I would like to see a test above $12 pullback with the entry at $9.12 for the continuation play, aiming to break $14.70. And else, if the price reject here on the weekly, pullback with the entry at $7.40, trying to break the $12. And if the price tests lower, then I would wait for the entry here at $6.59, trying to break the $9.12. And else, if it fell through support at $6.59, then I would wait for entry at the start of the impulse, $5.28, trying to go up from there. So 4 potential scenarios here for Luminar Technologies, and from here I will go to Cyber USDT. I've charted this one just after listing, and look at this. Try to hold support here at $4.88, went up to $5.86, and the second entry here didn't came here, but if you took the entry here at $4.88, then you could have had more than 200% profits. So congratulations if you had played this one. And look at this one, what happened. The gain, pullback, try to hold support, and if you had played this scenario, then you could have had 36% profits. Congratulations. And for now, let's start with a clean chart on the weekly. Current price is at $1.54. Okay, and from the weekly I will go to the daily. Today can be a potential gain of the previous drop off to the low, and that is the gain of $1.43. So if the candle closes above, then we have a daily gain. Might be interesting, but I would like to see also a gain of the $1.69 for extra confirmation. So perhaps a test of $1.91, pullback with the entry at $1.43 for the continuation play. If there is a daily gain of this candle, you can also play it. Then I will be a little bit more defensive and play the entry at $1.36, trying to go up from there. If it is a rejection or if the price tests lower, then I would wait for the entry at the start of the impulse, $1.19, trying to go up from there. If it falls below $1.19, wait for the reversal, because then we will see new all-time lows. And else the test of $2.09 pullback with the entry at $1.69. Also for the continuation, the breakout aiming for $2.32. And that is a potential play of 36 first target point. Okay, interesting. And from cyber, I will go to bounce token, starting at the weekly. Current price at $23.59. And I will add some weekly levels. And from the weekly, I will change to the daily. Okay. Either the entry at $20.52, trying to go up from there. But that is an easy one, as that is the top here, top here, top here. And maybe a test lower, the $18.27, trying to go up from there. And else I would wait for the defensive play, the entry here, $14.41, trying to go up from there. And Let me change to the 4-hour. And if the price managed to go up, then I would like to see a gain above 33.30 on the 4-hour pullback with an entry at 28.34, aiming for 42.33. So 4 potential scenarios here for bounce token, and from here I will go to Ethereum, starting at the weekly. Current price just above $2,000, 2009. About 11 hours and 20 minutes to close this week's candle. Last week we ended in red. I do see a weekly loss of the whole top range here. Okay, I will change to the daily. Price is trying to go upwards. The pressure is upwards. But so far, rejection of the drop off here. And I will show last week's scenarios. I think next week I want to clean up the chart next week in next week's video and start over. So what happened? Let me change to the 4-hour. Again of the low range here. Pullback, the entry, flawless entry, $1,934. Trying to go up from there. Increase your stop loss if you had played the entry here. So I consider this one as played. And now either the continuation, the test of 2,510 pullback with entry at 2,130, trying to go up from there. And else if the price tests lower than the entry at 1,733. And if it fall through support there, then the next entry at 1,557. And then the most defensive play, 1,279. But let me add another scenario. We are on the daily. A test of 2,315 pullback with entry at 2,059. Also for the continuation play. So we have 5 potential scenarios here for Ethereum the coming days. And for now, thanks for watching, enjoy your day, and see you in the next one. Latest.